Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. The daily time frame is still following the overall previous projection for higher prices in a fifth wave to the upside. Here in the white scenario, this is still preferred, even though we have to be on the side of caution with the Ethereum chart. Idea is that we could be working on this kind of expanding diagonal pattern at the moment. This is still the thesis and hasn't changed. Okay, it hasn't changed. I explained in the previous video quite extensively why the white scenario remains the favored one, but also why we have to be on the side of caution, right? So quick rundown. Pullback so far only corrective in nature, 3-wave movements. So despite the deep pullback and so on, because of the corrective pullbacks, we can keep the door open for higher prices. Certainly that impulsive looking rally helps, but it's only a 3-wave move. So again, we're just caught in corrective, back-to-back corrective price action. And there are many other interpretations that could apply here, but as long as support levels are holding, and they have been holding since early April, the focus can be on higher prices. I have not yet confirmed a local top, very, very important. And so far, the direction is still up. If a pullback shows, it could be this B wave here, which would then possibly set the stage for another rally in wave C, of potentially still a larger A wave, then another B wave, and another C wave. So lots of uncertainty. However, Elliott wave allows us to reduce that uncertainty because we can identify 2 or 3 high probability scenarios, and the white count is clearly the preferred one. I just have to say, someone commented in the previous one of the previous videos today, I think it might have been Ethereum, that Elliott wave is useless because nothing is ever certain. And I can only tell you, if you think anything is certain in financial markets, then you're in the wrong business. You have a lot to learn. There is no certainty in financial markets at any point. Anything, there is certainty is always zero. Okay, but what Elliott wave helps us with is to reduce that uncertainty, and to boil down really the infinite scenarios that there are. Anything can happen in markets, The infinite potentials are being reduced down to maybe 2 or 3 high probability scenarios. That's pretty good. From an infinite amount of potentials, we reduce it down to 2 or 3, and typically one of them is being followed. That's pretty good. So it's all about reducing that uncertainty. You don't want to get to a place where there is certainty, because it doesn't exist. And if you think it is, then you're going to lose and you're going to get beaten in the market. That's very important. The problem is, if you come from a predictive perspective, you live in the future. But traders should live in the now. That's very important. You watch what the market is doing right now. Where's the trend going? Are we holding support? Things like that. Okay, and Elliott wave helps really good with that. Elliott wave does have predictive powers, but overall, the main benefit here, and Elliott wave excels at that, the main benefit is Elliott waves, you might hear the dog in the background, is the risk management qualities. Elliott wave is predominantly a risk management tool, and that's what you need as a trader. Okay, that's what you need as a trader. So nothing fancy. Okay, it's all about really stuff that helps people make decisions. So this is currently the daily chart, still watching for higher prices, no top in place in wave A. And I would say now let's take a look at the smaller time frame for Ethereum as well. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area. It's all short-term chart, And at the moment, if we zoom out a little bit, I've been watching for higher here since the market broke out on the 22nd of April. First ideal target we were watching for was, I think, 2000, or I forgot actually, 2100 or something. That level was reached, and that was our first ideal target. Since then, the market has pushed a little higher. Support levels, that's what I love to do and what I love to communicate as well. When we have an impulsive looking rally, as we have here from the 6th of May low, all we need to do is to adjust support with the price. It is quite simple. It's like a trailing stop. And that is what we have labeled as micro support there on the chart, which is currently located at $2,160. The move to the upside from the 9th of April low is labeled as an A, B, C structure. And the C wave is currently in the standard target area between $2,330 and $2,775. I am absolutely not confirming a top yet. We move the support area up with the price. I already posted, like, I don't know, half an hour ago or so in our member area that Ethereum might be trying to form that fifth wave to the upside now. At least trying one more upside extension here, because I can, from the low, from the 6th of May low, identify already a 5-wave move up. But if we then zoom in a little bit further, that fifth wave looks a little bit like a 3-wave move. So as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that being said, that move down looks a little bit like a 5-wave move down, but it's just too small to be relevant. And it at the moment looks as if the price might attempt to form another high, yeah, which would absolutely not be a problem. Can definitely justify that, make a case for it. But we're now really on smallest time frames. Many analysts wouldn't even show you that wave degree because it changes too often. These micro patterns are super fragile. Now, that being said, the support area here, as long as it's holding absolutely no sign of a top, okay, I should say that if we get a break below the last swing low, here marked by the red line at $2,271, well, I think then we can already assume that a top has formed in this white A wave. Yeah? And then the B wave correction could start. And B wave support, which is our main support area here on the chart at the moment, is between $2,045 and $1,584. So that means whatever the market is doing right now, in the very short term, the market should ideally hold above the red line. Any break below shifts the focus to $1,584. That's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.